This PowerPoint is from the Tools of the Mind curriculum. This is PowerPoint number 5, Savanna Engineers. Every ecosystem has unique features like climate and resources that affect the plants and animals living there. In turn, plants and animals can affect features of their environment. Engineering and building new features in their ecosystem to help them survive. This savanna ecosystem builder has lived and built on the African savanna for more than 2 million years. These are the abandoned ruins of the Great Zimbabwe, built more than 1,000 years ago. Humans built on the savanna. Today, one of the main groups of people who live in the Serengeti are the Maasai people. The Maasai have engineered many ways to build the things they need out of their savanna ecosystem's resources. The Maasai raise cattle for food, but cattle need to eat a lot of grass. If the Maasai keep their cattle in one area, there won't be enough grass for all the animals. It could also cause overgrazing when the plants are unable to grow back and the savanna turns into a desert. To feed their farm animals and prevent overgrazing, the Maasai are semi-nomadic, which means they regularly move around the savanna so their cattle can graze in different spots. This allows the grass to recover once they move on. Think about it. Just like every animal, the Maasai need shelter for survival. What savanna resources do you think they use to build their houses? The Maasai construct their houses out of materials found on the savanna. They weave together tree branches for the base and then use mud and grass to fill the cracks. Since the Maasai often move locations with their cattle, their houses and villages called corrals are not built to be permanent. Instead, they build shelters that last only as long as they need them. Shelters protect from weather, but also from predators like lions. The Maasai need ways to protect not only themselves but also their cattle. To help solve this problem, the Maasai build fences around their homes or villages. These are often built from acacia tree branches, which are covered in thorns. Not many predators would want to pass through these prickly fences. One Maasai child went a step further to keep his family's cattle safe from lions. 11-year-old Richard noticed that the predator cats were afraid of flashing lights. He engineered a set of blinking lights using parts found in the junkyard. Once he noticed lions were afraid of moving lights. It was so successful that many Maasai corrals are now using Richard's lion lights. Like most children, Maasai children like to play, but they don't get their toys from a toy store. Instead, children use leftover materials to build their own toys, like making cars out of sticks or dolls out of beads and cloth. Think about it. Imagine you had some sticks and some wire. What kind of toy would you engineer? Humans aren't the only animals who build in their ecosystem. To meet their survival needs for food, water, and shelter, savanna animals have developed some clever engineering solutions. Food, shelter, water. Water is vital for every animal's survival and can be difficult to find in the savanna, especially in the dry season. Fresh water can sometimes be found underground, but deep holes need to be dug in order to reach it. Think about it. Humans often dig deep wells to reach water. Can you guess what animal is big and strong enough to dig water holes for themselves and other wild savanna animals? With their excellent memories, elephants can remember where water has been found in the past. Once they find a source, they work together to dig a hole deep enough in the soil that water flows in. Many types of animals drink from these new water holes, even humans. Think about it. What kind of features do elephants have that help them dig big holes? Elephants build and change their ecosystem in other ways too. Elephants pull or trample down trees. If they didn't do this, the savanna could turn into a forest. When they walk, elephants stomp down long grasses and other plants, making trails that other animals can use. In fact, some scientists call elephants the engineers of the savanna because they do so much important building in their ecosystem. If you visited the savanna, you might come across these odd, giant mounds. They're made of dirt with many connected tunnels inside. Think about it. Can you guess what animal built this mound? The huge mounds are shelters made by tiny insects called termites. To build their shelters, termites make clay out of water and dry sand. These materials aren't always available in every location. So, how do termites get their building supplies? If there isn't enough water or dry sand where they're building, the termites will carry it from another location. Millions of termites work together to complete this engineering project. In the savanna ecosystem and around the world, animals and humans change their environment to fit their survival needs, engineering ways to find food and water and to build shelters. Think about it. The middle picture is of a savanna basket weaver bird and the nest it builds for shelter. Can you guess which animal built the other two structures and what survival need it helps them meet? Can you think of any other animal builders? Here are glossary words from this PowerPoint. Maasai, elephant, waterhole, Great Zimbabwe, termite mound, termites, lion, fence, and cattle.